Good evening and welcome back for our next segment of Cooking with Maribeth. Today we're actually doing two things. It's Easter is tomorrow. Praise the Lord, He is risen. But I wanted to give you guys a little bit of, like, if you're having an Easter brunch or you want to just take like an appetizer or snack to a get together, or you're having people over and you need something extra. So we're doing a small appetizer and a drink. Actually, we're going to start with the appetizer. Now hopefully you guys went to the website, you got all your ingredients. What we're making today is a sausage biscuits, and trust me, they're yummy. So what we need, you're going to do a roll sausage, like breakfast sausage. So you want one roll, which is 16 ounces. You need one egg, which we have here. You need about 4 tablespoons or so milk and 8 ounces of cheese. Now, if you like it a little more cheesier, add some extra cheese, which is fine. And then you need a cup to a cup and a half of Biscuit mix. And that's all the ingredients. What you want to do is brown your sausage first. Now, of course, I've already browned the sausage, so we're not going to do that on the show today. But brown your sausage. There's no need to strain it. Go ahead and get it into your mixing bowl. Next, you want to add your egg. Go ahead and get that egg in there. Make sure you have a cookie sheet ready, and you want your cookie sheet to be greased, okay? You're going to go ahead and pour your milk in. Move all this over to the side as we finish. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add my Biscuit so I can see just how much I need before I get it all in there. I'm going to stir that up a little bit. That way I'll know if I need less. So I don't want it to be dry. Now, I've also found that this one here, as you get it going, if you find that you need to add a little bit more wet ingredients, that's just fine. It will not compromise the biscuits at all. Looks like that's what we're going to want to do. I'm going to go ahead and put my cheese in here, though, because, you know, we're going to need all of that cheese. Move that bowl over here. It looks like we're going to need just a little bit more wet. So I'm going to grab a little bit more milk. The good thing about this recipe, though, is it's very, very forgiving. And you could probably add onion. You could probably add a little bit of chopped green peppers. Excuse me one moment. Let me grab a little bit more milk here. I'm just going to dump that in. That should be enough. So we'll put that right back in the refrigerator. And there we go. Make sure that's nice and incorporated. Now, sometimes the best way to incorporate this is to use your hands, but for the sake of the show, we're not going to do that. Just make sure it gets all nice and mixed and they're together. And I think that's really going to be enough of the biscuit, so we won't need all that. Like I said, you kind of want to start with the cup first. And then if you, oh my goodness, if you find that you need more, then go from there. Alrighty. That looks nice and incorporated. We're going to move this out the way. Next, I'm going to bring it over my baking sheet so you can see that. Now, you want to make sure your oven is preheated to 365. Don't make the mistake of doing 375, because then you might forget about your biscuits and they get in there and then the bottom's burned. You know the whole works. So 365. That's mixed up well. Let's get our pan. Alrighty. The pan has been greased. So all you want to do is, depending on how big you want them, I'd say about a large serving spoon size. You're just going to form them into a ball. And I'll just show you guys a few here today, because this is very, very quick and easy. Matter of fact, you can have if you've got kids or nieces or nephews or whatnot, you can have them help you do this. You're just going to lay them on the cookie sheet. Give about 2 inches or so in between each ball. You're going to do 2 rows here, 2 rows, excuse me. Those look yummy already. I think they'd be pretty with some green peppers in them, or green onions maybe. Chop up some green onions. Alrighty, one more. We'll get this in there. Alright, that looks good. Let's clean our platter up a bit and move that off to the side. So I'm going to put this in the oven. You want to cook them for anywhere from 20 to 25 minutes or until they're nice and golden brown. So let's go ahead and put those in there. And then while those are baking, we're going to go on to our next item. Set the timer. And let me wash my hands real quick. Okay, we're going to get this all moved out the way for you. And then we're going to go on to our drink. Let's move this. All right, so for our drink, this is actually a mocktail, not a cocktail. So for those of you who are non-alcoholic, we're going to be using seltzer water today. What you want to do, you want to make sure you've got pineapple juice, orange juice. I'm going to set up pineapple juice because we're going to be using what's in the jug. Make sure you've got a nice pitcher. Put that over there. And for color, grenadine. Now, I found out, I was doing a little research and we found out what grenadine was. Grenadine is actually made with pomegranate. And so I said, well, what would be better than making my own? So I did make some homemade grenadine. You can buy it, just go to a specialty store, ask one of the clerks, they'll be able to show you exactly where it is. We're going to use the store-bought one today, and I'll show you what you're going to want to do. So what you want is, it's 2-to-1 ratio. So you want 2 cups of orange juice to a cup of pineapple juice, okay? I've already got it mixed up in this jug here. So we're going to go ahead and use that just to save time for you guys today. We're going to pour. You're pouring both of those in. Remember, it's a 2-to-1 ratio. 2 cups of orange juice to 1 cup of pineapple juice. Stir that in there nice. Get it mixed up good. Make sure it's all stirred in there. Next, what you're going to want to do, now I've changed the recipe a little bit, which is the ingredients we did list on the website. I'm going to bring you guys some glasses here. And instead of using what they suggested other than champagne, we're actually going to be using sparkling water. This makes it nice and simple. It still gives that bubbly to it. So what we're going to do next, and I like my version of the way to do it instead of theirs. So take your 2 glasses. You've got your mixture of pineapple juice and orange juice. Pour that into the glass about halfway. There's one. There's the other. Next, take your sparkling water. If you just love ginger ale, go ahead and use ginger ale. Add that sparkling water. Fill it just so. And you can actually make these for kids too, because like I said, there's no alcohol. Next, you're going to take your grenadine. Now, I don't do it by measurement because the grenadine has really no flavor to it. It's really for color, and it does have some sugar. So what you're going to want to do, pour. You see how pretty it's making that? Isn't that beautiful? And we'll do the next. So you're going to do this to the eye. It's probably going to be about 4 tablespoons or so. But oh, isn't that beautiful? Next, let's garnish our glasses. Now, you could do orange swirls. You could probably do strawberries, of course, but there's no strawberries in there. You can also do pineapple. So I'm going to do pineapple. I thought that would be kind of fun. We'll put a little pineapple on the side there. Watch so it doesn't break open, or spill over, excuse me. And there you have your mocktail bellinis. Aren't those pretty? I'm going to set that right over here. So you've got your bellinis and we've got your sausage biscuits in the oven. Now, I want to show you guys what the finished product of the sausage biscuits look like today. So I'm actually going to grab those and we'll get you a close-up so you can see everything together. And here we are. Let's scoot those around to the front for you. So you've got your sausage biscuits, and you can just decorate your platter if it's a platter or whatnot with some strawberries. But it makes a perfect brunch or appetizer to take with you, or if you're just up for a Saturday and you want something on your own. So today we've got our sausage biscuits, a very, very simple meal, and we've got our Bellini mocktails. Those are ingredients you can find right there on the website. We'll post the video on our YouTube channel as well as the website once again. And actually, that's all we have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Take the recipes with you. Use it with friends and families. And to remember, tomorrow is Easter. Remember, He is risen. Give all the praise, the honor, and glory to God. And we will see you all next time on Cooking with Maribeth. Goodbye for now.